Okay, Jordan, so here we have, let's see, 7D, so this one. So we're going to write each in degree measure. Now, it's easy to recognize radians when there's a pi involved, but we don't always spot it right away when there's no pi. This is just like when you put some number in for pi, like 3.14, and multiply it out, you get some number. For example, in the unit circle, all the way around 360 degrees is 2 pi, but just as a number, that's 6.28, whatever, radians. So if we ask how many radians is all the way around the circle, you could say 2 pi, but you also could say 6.28. That is actually that without the pi. That's putting 3.1 in, 4 and 4 in for pi, 6.28. So you convert it the same way. We have 0.438 radians. I'm just going to show you how to do unit conversion. This is useful for a lot of problems. We have radians and we want degrees. So that means we got to multiply by something where the radians in the denominator, because we want to get rid of radians, and degrees has to be in the numerator. And we know we can only multiply by 1, so it has to be some number of degrees that equals some number of radians. So the easiest one is 180 degrees equals pi radians. There you go. So then the radians would cancel out and we'd have degrees. So in your calculator, multiply 0.438 times 180 and then divide by pi. There should be a pi key on your calculator. If you need to put in a decimal, put in 3.14159, which takes it out to quite a few places. And of course it goes on forever and ever and never repeating, but if you use 3.14159, then you can round off to whatever you want to. But that's how you do it. Same way as when there's pi involved. It's a way of writing radians where there's no pi. Like they've already put in 3.14159 for pi and multiplied it out. So to convert from radians to degrees, you just multiply by 180 degrees over pi radians, or 360 degrees over 2 pi, same thing, or pi over 2 over, or 90 over pi over 2. 360 over 2 pi, 180 over pi, 90 over 2 pi, 90 over pi over 2. Those are all angles that we know how much it is in radians and how much it is in degrees. So you can use any one of those. They'll always tell you as a formula, multiply by 180 over pi, but that is because 180 degrees equals pi radians. So you're in fact multiplying by 1. So I hope this makes sense. I'm going to stop this and go on to a separate video for the last one.